Hello. Hello and happy new moon. And I didn't tell anybody that I was going to come live. In fact, I only decided about 30 minutes ago that I feel under an obligation to actually tell you that it is a new moon and I guess share with you a little powerful something just to kind of give you that next boost for this start of new moon. So firstly, thank you for joining. Hi, Sally. And it is a different Sally, I believe, but thank you for joining me. And thank you for joining me also over in the masterclass. This is going to be a really short one because I'm actually going out tonight. So we are actually going to go out with our family, and it's going to be with my stepson and his beautiful girlfriend, and we're going to go and see a hypnotist, but not the kind of hypnotist I am. This is going to be a hypnotist that is a stage one. That means that they use it for comedy. They use it to turn people into chickens. And I wonder if you have ever wondered, how is it that stage hypnotists can cause people to actually act ridiculous on stage and cluck around like chickens? Well, the question is, does it really work? And is it really happening? And I have to tell you a very funny story before I hit you up with a very brief new moon meditation and a surprise, beautiful, lustrous, peaceful, deep, deep meditation that is going to set your world to the next level, guys. Well, firstly, when you are incredible with your words, that's really what it's about. It's about having the magic of words. And in the comedy or in the stage environment of where they actually do hypnotic tricks, they call it sleight of mouth. So that means that you can, utilizing your words, you can create magic. So really, in short, because I don't want to go on too much about it, but when you see someone turning someone into a chicken and causing them to cluck around, it's because that person is so good at creating a state. That means a state that will actually help you to feel confident enough, that will give you the courage, that will give you that want, that desire to actually just stand up and start acting this way. So whilst I don't do that kind of work, but what I do is I do the kind of work that helps people to put the courage and the conviction and the confidence in a person so that they can come in front of the camera or they can stand on stage and present themselves. Well, guys, I think that's enough about the hypnotist world and just telling you about my little exciting ventures for tonight. But the new moon is an opportunity for you to know that it can be a clean slate. Now, there's been a lot of people really grappling in the energy, and everything is energy, right? So we are made up of energy beings. Our sun, our moon, our environment, everything is made up of energetics. So when you can actually take the intention and create an intention that with the new moon, it is giving you a premium opportunity to actually call in something new. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gift you with a couple of ideas of what you can do and what it's going to mean for you. And, really, I mean, if somebody said to you, I'm about to put something in your hands that's going to change your life. It's going to change your money. It's going to change your career. It's going to change whatever you desire. Would you want to have that? Would you want to know? Because quite often, guys, the things that are not working in your life are the things that you don't know. And they may be simple things that you can know just like that, right? You'll end up on stage. Thanks, Jenny. My sister is watching. Yes, well, you know, I've been on stage. I did burlesque in December, and I think a lot of people were absolutely mortified at how I actually got up on a stage, being the oldest girl in my whole group, and did a burlesque dance in a black leotard and fishnet stockings at my age, and did not have that much nerves. I had no nerves. I was so excited. I had so much fun. But you know, that is because I know how to get myself into state. I know how to release myself. Now, guys, I have had an absolutely incredible last probably 8 weeks. The last 8 weeks of my life have probably been the greatest 8 weeks outside of my grandson being born, my grandchildren. I have some step-grandchildren and I have my own. And I got asked yesterday if he was my son, or actually I didn't get asked. I was told, wow, your son is so cute. I said, my grandson. And they went, wow. But, you know, outside some real big highlights, the last 8 weeks of my life have been incredible. And I've had a pretty good life. I really do have a good life. But what has made my life incredible is that I learned something that I didn't practice before. And what that was it's the ability of listening to yourself and knowing that you can do things and listen to yourself with ease, flow, and grace. You don't have to push for the things that you want. So if you really, really, really want to change something right now in your life, what it's about collapsing those timelines. It's about being able to energetically understand and also collapse the timelines at the subconscious level so you can release the past. Now, I work with so many people that release trauma, and the actual trauma that they release is actually, once you release it, it's not coming back, but other things might come up. Other things may show themselves to you. And also, if it is around a pattern, like if you've got a pattern that is a reoccurring pattern, it can be quite severe. You know, it can be anything from sabotaging your money, sabotaging your relationships, sabotaging your health. I mean, they've got to be 3 really vital things, right? And yet it is normal. And this is what I want to tell you guys, because as you're working with me, and many people are going to be stepping into one of the most powerful programs in the next 24 hours with me. And I have still got 2 spaces if you want to jump on board and learn the art of how to use your words as your want. But moving along, this is what you really need to know. When you collapse a timeline, what you're doing is, once upon a time, we used to go back and we used to collapse and we used to release trauma. And it used to take about an hour, which is not bad, to release a trauma from your entire body. Now you can do it in around about 20 minutes. So it's moved from, you know, some people that have been trying to release something for 10 years or never, to the fact that you can learn how to do it at a subconscious level and actually break free of the pattern in about an hour. And now it's gone to the next level where you can shift a trauma, a really embedded addiction. It is one thing at a time, but when you shift that one thing, guess what? It has this huge domino effect. So what happens now is we are collapsing time. We are collapsing time, and we are now moving so that every time you expand, you let go and you release what you want to let go of, you are actually collapsing time and moving to a different timeline. You are on a new timeline. And this is what we call quantum leaping. Now, most of your, karmic patterns come from your history. And I'm not talking about your own life. I'm talking about ancestral lineage, even 7, 8 generations ago. And it can be showing up as karmic patterns in your life. But when you collapse it, release it, and dissolve it and let it go. So, okay, let's just do a quick demo. So I just want you to think of a karmic pattern that you would love to get rid of, because this is not going to be hypnosis, so I can do this safely on Instagram. And hello everyone as you're joining, and hello everyone in the masterclass, and surprise, surprise. So I want you to think of the pattern. Now what I want you to do is I want you to take a deep breath in, and I want you to breathe out, and I want you to relax your whole body and ask yourself, is it safe for you to release this pattern? I want you to be really explicit, and you can come back and watch this so you can do a little bit of work around it. And if it's safe to release it, I want you to ask yourself the next $64 million question. What has been the purpose of this? So what has it taught you? What has it taught you? And would it be better for you to actually let go of it so you can bring something else into your life? Now, as you do that, I want you now to state, I dissolve, clear, and release. Now, breathe in through your nose. Let's just dissolve it. Let's dissolve, clear, and release this pattern from all timelines, from all patterns, all generations, all space, all time, going right back, right back, right back, releasing, releasing, releasing. Now, spin it into an energy ball and imagine it spinning. And now say, I dissolve, clear, and release it. I dissolve, clear, and release it. Okay, so as you don't dissolve, clear, release. Dissolve, clear, release. Dissolve, clear, release. And release it. Now I want you to imagine now with this energy ball, it is spinning and it's turning into an alchemized golden color. And I want you to actually take hold of it and jump timelines to now and quantum leap into a better space. Now, inside this better space, it may be that you now have more control over what you're doing. You may have better health. You may have better relationships. You may have a better wisdom to call in money. What is it you're going to replace? What is it you're going to become better at? Okay, so now that you are stating this, and you can come back and watch it again so you can be more specific, I want you to ask yourself the question, is it better if you were to actually create a new pattern and have it now? And if it would be better, if it is safe for you, is it safe for you to learn what you need to do? Now, if it is, I want you to take a deep breath in now. And I want you to put your arms out in front of you and breathe out and just ask for a download. Now, the download, I ask for every single person who is going to receive a new complete revolution, a complete revelation, a revelation of inspiration that's going to come to you to show you how to create this new pattern. And this is going to come through, it might come through something you read. It may come through a meeting that you have with a person. It may come with an opportunity of just watching a television show. But you are going to learn this new pattern and you are going to bring it on now. Say, I decree to bring on and ask for this new pattern now. I ask for this manifestation. Manifest, 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 manifest. Make manifest. I make manifest. Say this with your words. I decree to make manifest. And then I want you to state it. I decree to make manifest the greatest service on this planet that is going to bless my family, that is going to bless thousands and thousands of people, and it's going to help them to have a legacy. It's going to put a legacy in their hands. That's mine. And it's going to create so many world-class leaders, coaches, and business people. And I do this for the greater good of a legacy for my family. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. I am rich, I am rich, I am rich. And I don't mean rich with money, because you know, it's not all about the money, but yes, money is one of the things, but it's rich in health, rich in relationship. I call it in now. I manifest it, manifest it, manifest it. I decree to make this manifest. Okay, there is my new moon meditation. I've got to get ready to go out now. So now if you want, I'm going to drop a meditation inside my group at the masterclass. You'll have to go to the comments. I'm going to pop it in there. If you are not on Facebook and you're watching, you can go to Terry Messenger, New Moon, Rebirth, Renew, and manifest your greatest success in your health, career, and life. And for those of you who would like to understand and actually become part of what I'm doing in my program, the magic of your words being your wand, and learn all the things, DM me, and I'm going to make sure you get into one of the greatest programs. That is what put me on the map as a coach. It's the words that I speak. It is the confidence you need to speak words. It is the creation of the most world-class, most powerful patterns, and it will give you the ability to be so incredibly amazing. So have a great weekend, you guys. I'm going to go out now, and I have seen these stage hypnotists before. And when I first became a clinical hypnotherapist, I used to be repulsed by them. But I was actually elected as a person to go to over East and represent as a hypnotherapist and practitioner back in 2020. And there was a stage hypnotist. And guess what? I jumped on stage and I had incredible fun. He did turn us into chickens, but he got us to do all these crazy things. I think it was singing, and I can't sing for nuts. And you just find it in you. It comes somewhere from within. So within as without. So guys, love you lots. Happy new moon. Listen to this again. I'll drop the meditation for my Facebook friends, and go find me, Terry Messenger, YouTube, New Moon, and Rebirth, Renew, and manifest your greatest success in your health, career, and life. My husband's calling me, so I better run now. So I'll see you soon. I'll drop it in the comments, you guys, on Facebook.